Hello, my loves. My name is Janae, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about why manifestation feels hard. Now, I'm assuming that if you clicked onto this video, your manifesting process is feeling a little difficult right now. So I want to start off by saying that you are not alone in this feeling at all. Manifestation can feel very hard sometimes, and it can feel so hard to the point where you feel like it isn't even real or that it doesn't work for you. But I'm here to tell you that it is very much real and it can most definitely work for you. You just have to do one tiny little thing, and that is look at what's happening beneath the surface. And what I mean by this is manifestation isn't just about mindset, it's also about your body and your nervous system. And if your nervous system has been trained to live in stress, chaos, or lack, of course, receiving feels like climbing up a mountain. Your system literally thinks it's safer to struggle than to succeed. That's why you can journal, affirm, visualize, and do all the manifestation shit, but still feel like you're pushing against a wall. The wall isn't the universe necessarily saying no, it's your body saying, wait, this doesn't feel safe, like at all. Where is the nearest exit? Your body is scared. You might even be scared, especially if it's unknown territory, like starting a business or making a new friend, getting into a new relationship. All those things sound somewhat simple, but extremely terrifying at the same time. And that is why reprogramming your subconscious is so important when you're manifesting. And once you understand that, everything will shift for you. You stop asking, what's wrong with me? Or why isn't anything working? And you start asking, how can I make abundance feel safe for me right now? That's when manifestation goes from hard to natural, and I'm about to show you exactly how. First off, let's talk about your nervous system. Your nervous system is wired to protect you, not to expand you. For example, if you grew up in chaos, your body thinks chaos is safe. And if you grew up where money was always tight, your body now treats wealth like a stranger at the door, suspicious and untrustworthy. So when you start manifesting big things, your nervous system goes,
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
So it's not that you're bad at manifesting, it's that your body has been practicing struggle longer than it's been practicing abundance. And the body loves repetition. It craves the familiar, even if the familiar is stressful. That's why people stay in toxic relationships, dead-end jobs, or the same financial cycles. Not because they want to struggle, but because their nervous system has equated struggle with safety. And a lot of people will always choose the familiar hell over the unfamiliar heaven. Think of it like muscle memory. If you've been lifting the same 5-pound weight for your whole life, your arms don't suddenly know how to deadlift 200, right? You can want it, you can visualize it, but until you train the muscle, your body won't hold that kind of weight. Your energy works the same way. You can want the dream house, the soulmate, the six-figure business, but if your receiving muscle hasn't been trained to hold them, your body goes into defense mode. It shakes, it resists, it pushes the very thing you asked for far, far away. So the real work isn't fixing you. You're not broken. The real work is teaching your body that receiving isn't dangerous. This is where most people get frustrated. They journal, they affirm, they visualize, they do the 369 method, the vision boards, the scripting, all of it, and then crickets. And it's not that those tools don't work. They're very powerful, but if the body still feels like receiving is unsafe, those affirmations just bounce off like a tennis ball against a wall. And that wall isn't the universe rejecting you. It's your nervous system guarding the door. And this is why manifestation isn't just a mindset game. It's a full body practice. Most of the hardness you feel with manifestation doesn't come from the universe blocking you. It comes from your body and your mind being out of sync. Your mind can say, I want ease, I want wealth, and I want love. But if your nervous system has been running on stress and lack for years, it doesn't trust that desire yet. That's why you can affirm all day or visualize the dream car in your driveway and still feel like nothing's moving because your body is like, nope, I don't believe this is safe, and it's not important enough for me to try and make it safe. And it's important for you to understand that your body isn't sabotaging you to be mean or to punish you. It's protecting you the only way it knows how, which is by sticking to what's familiar. And let's be real, what's familiar for most of us? Struggle, hustling, grinding, worrying if things are going to work out or not. So when you ask for something like abundance, your body doesn't yet feel at home in that energy. And I'll actually give you a real life example of this because it shocked me when I finally caught on to it. So January 9th is my birthday. Yes, that is why I named my business Dreamy January. And for my 20th birthday earlier this year, me and my family went to this beautiful resort. Now, my family loves birthdays, so everyone's waiting to tell me happy birthday once it hits midnight, right? But I just remember feeling horrible. Like my head was pounding, my allergies were flaring up, and I just looked visibly upset and drained. And my mom and my sisters even asked, like, what's wrong with you? Like, why do you look so sad? And I just brushed it off, like, oh, I'm not feeling great, or allergies, whatever. But later on, after the trip, like way after the trip, probably like April or something like that, maybe May, I was just like, oh wow, I like really realized what the problem was. And I realized that every year on my birthday, I've always felt this little cloud of depression because growing older made me realize my life wasn't really changing. Same routine, same lifestyle, same energy. So even though that year I was literally on a luxury vacation 6 months into building my dream business, you would think that I'd be ecstatic and grateful, but my body was still programmed to feel like crap on my birthday. And of course, once the guilt spiral hits, why do I feel this way? Why am I acting like this when I should be grateful? And then I just ruin my mood even more. It was like my nervous system was clinging to that familiar sadness, even though my external reality was completely different than it ever has been on that time of year. In the past decade, really, that moment showed me so clearly that your body remembers patterns. It doesn't matter how good life looks if your nervous system is still stuck in survival mode. And that's why I'm making this video, to also show you that a lot of the time people think, oh, if I get what I want or what I'm desiring, I'll be happier. But that is never the case. People are always shocked by celebrities and rich people also having problems. But like, money and your dreams coming true, kinda, is never going to just fix your mood or fix all your problems and make you happy all of a sudden. You should be striving for a better mind so your body can naturally attract and handle your desires properly when they get there. The key here is to not force your body to believe instantly, but to teach it gently, right? To create little bridges between where you are and where you want to be. That's where practices like calming your nervous system or creating safe routines and celebrating small wins come in. Those little signals show your body, hey, ease is safe, receiving is safe, life doesn't collapse when I relax or take a break. When your body starts to trust that new reality, manifestation stops feeling like pushing a boulder uphill. It becomes so simple to where it's almost unreal or illegal, as the kids like to say nowadays. So now that you know your nervous system plays a huge role in manifestation, let's talk about how to actually work with it instead of against it. Because this is the part that most people skip. They keep trying to think positive while their body is still bracing for impact. Here are a few ways to start creating safety around receiving. When you notice yourself spiraling, like stressing over money, replaying fears, or clinging to outcomes, people, pause and ground yourself. Breathe. Place your hand over your heart. That's something I love to do. Even say out loud, I'm safe right now. I can trust this moment. This teaches your nervous system that you don't have to be in panic mode to survive. Your body trusts what it sees over time. You know, exposure therapy is very important during manifestation. So to celebrate the tiny stuff is very, very important. A compliment, an unexpected $5 that you saw on the street, right? Someone showing kindness to you. Don't just brush it off as something that happens all the time in your life. Say out loud and verbally, always make sure you say it. Yes, this is proof I'm safe to receive. Little by little, your body starts to see abundance as normal and not a foreign situation that happens every now and again. You'll find all kinds of beautiful manifestations in your life if you really, really pay attention. Your nervous system craves consistency, so make sure you create simple rituals that bring calmness to your life. Morning walks, journaling, a bedtime wind down. It doesn't have to be perfect or elaborate. The more your body feels regulated, the easier it is to let in bigger desires without panicking. This one is so overlooked. When you visualize, don't just see the desire. Teach your body how it feels to be safe inside of it. You should be able to feel it, taste it, smell it, touch it, whatever you desire. If you're imagining money, picture yourself calmly paying your bills, tipping generously, or sitting in peace while you watch your bank account grow. For me personally, I have an online business, so when I visualize making sales, I always visualize my phone lighting up with a PayPal notification, right? It's simple things like that. You're not just manifesting a thing, you're manifesting a feeling. You're rehearsing safety inside the thing. And if you want something a little more practical to work with, here are a few journal prompts for you to try. When you combine these practices, you're basically reprogramming your whole system to say abundance isn't scary anymore, it's safe, and it's natural for me. And honestly, this is exactly what I teach step by step inside my new course, Affluenceable. I just recently promoted this in my last video, I'm pretty sure, but it was just a digital guide at the time. Now, I recently recorded it and turned it into a whole course with even more value than before. Inside, we go so much deeper into rewiring your nervous system, creating rituals that match your dream life, and becoming the person who receives your desires with ease. And then I recently updated it to be a challenge course that has a 21-day planner for you to integrate the teachings from the course into your day-to-day life. And also, with the course, you get Instagram DM access to me for those 21 days as well, to ask questions and get personal guidance for those days. And since it's holiday season, I thought I'd do an early Black Friday sale so that way you can get it at a lower price for a limited time. But after that, it'll go back to normal price. So if you're listening to this and you're thinking, yeah, this is me, I've been journaling, I've been affirming, and still not seeing results, then you should definitely check out Affluenceable. It was specifically designed to shift you out of struggle mode and into effortless receiving. So if you want to grab it, I'll leave the link in the description for you. And if this video resonated with you, I know you're going to love what's inside. But even if you just take these tips today, I hope you start to feel a little more safe and supported in your own manifestation journey. Well, I think that's all I have for you lovelies today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please be sure to like, comment below, and even subscribe for more videos just like this. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!